Kiara.
You want me to see you?
Yeah, Kiara,
Hi,
how are you?
Linda. Good. Oh,
What's happening?
I'm just trying to let people into the class. I'm trying to figure this out. There we go. How have you been?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I've been teaching from home for Lost Tree. It's been great on Zoom.
Oh, that's awesome. At least they're responding well to it.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm same thing, teaching online, but I'm not teaching for admirals online.
Yeah.
So for Vault and then for myself as well. So it's been good, but it's weird, you know.
I know. Yeah.
And it's actually nice because I haven't taught, like I don't normally teach math, so
Yeah.
bringing me back.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So you'll be teaching this class every week then?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was asked to teach this week. I've been teaching on Fridays, but they asked me to teach this Wednesday.
Okay.
Some people said that they would prefer, because they hadn't done an evening class, so they wanted me to try the evening.
Oh, okay.
People said like weekends would be better for them, so we're just trying to like gauge when people want classes and stuff.
Okay. So let me give you my phone number. When you teach, let me know, okay?
Oh, I will.
So
We're waiting on a few more people, but I'll start at 5:30.
Yeah.
So here, give me.
305
I hit the wrong thing. Okay.
333
Okay.
5003.
Perfect. Just. All right. Let me see. Yeah, another 2 or 3 people, but I'm gonna start at 5:30 if they're not there.
Okay. So
Everyone.
we're going to just shut off the sound so you can't hear us.
Yeah, so you guys will go on mute. I've done a few Zoom classes. The sound, like if I play music, is kind of weird through Zoom. So I always say, like, if you have your own playlist you want to play on your phone, because you're going to be on mute anyway, no one else can hear it. That's a good idea, is to play your own playlist.
Yeah, you know, I don't use any music. I just cue them, and I'm better off because the music is too.
The sound doesn't go well over
Right.
Zoom. So if you guys want to play your own music on your own and listen, that's also too. But
cool. All right, seeing you.
Hi. Oh, I know. It's been so weird. I feel so isolated.
I know.
So for today's class, who's ever on now, I have 3 pound weights here. These might actually be heavy during some parts. So I also have some water bottles there for some moves that it might get a little heavy. So feel free to not even use weights if you don't have them. Water bottles are good. Soup cans are also good. And your body weight is also perfect. So I think everyone's on mute. So we'll start getting your mat out or towel. And then everyone's right? Everything we're good. All right, so we're gonna start lying all the way down onto your back. You're gonna grab one weight or a bottle of water, whatever you have into your hand. So just one for right now. We're gonna start with a little warm up before we get into the full series. Let's move this over here. All right, so go ahead and bring that one weight up towards the ceiling, shoulders gliding down the back. We're gonna keep the head, neck, and shoulders down, bringing your legs into tabletop. So knees are stacked right over your hips. We're gonna flex the feet so that our heels are pointing down. And then we're gonna take the right heel, take it down towards the mat, and then lift back up. And then the left, dip that left heel down and lift. So heel tap, lower and lift. And I like to press my palms into that weight to really stabilize my upper body. Lower and lift. Make sure you're alternating down and up. Make sure that low back is really heavy on the mat. You're pulling up from your pelvic floor. For 5 and 4, 3, 2. Now on this last one, we're gonna hold those legs in tabletop. We're gonna do both heels at the same time. So both heels go down and lift. So you should really feel this in your lower abdominal, never that low back. Lower and lift. It's okay if the heels don't touch on this one. Down and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, we're gonna hold the legs in tabletop. Big flex of those feet. The weight is gonna come into your right hand. The arms are still up, but the weight is only in that right hand. It's a little dead bug. So we're gonna extend the left leg straight out with the right arm reaching behind us. And then bring it all back to center. And again, right arm back, left leg out. And in. So it's this good pelvic floor work here. Reach and in. Make sure that low back feels heavy. This is one that our low back likes to arch. 3 more on this side. 3, big flex of those feet. 2. Last one, hold the legs in tabletop. Take that weight to your left hand, same thing. Left arm back, right arm out. A little brain work too. Reach. Hips stay steady. Keep that right arm and left leg really steady as you move the opposite parts. 4 more. Flex that foot. Pull up on your pelvic floor for 3. And 2. Last one, pull those knees in. Rock a little side to side on that low back. Hug the knees into the chest. Go ahead and grab onto your other weight. For the 100, of course, you don't need any weights at all if it does not feel good. We're gonna start in a really basic setup. So knees in tabletop, arms down by the side. If you can, you'll curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, and we start to pump those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. I like to use the weights because I can really feel the pump coming from the shoulder blades on my back. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you like to extend your legs, go ahead and go for it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong pumps of those arms, right at your hip level. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 2 more big cycles of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 1 more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale all that air out. Stop your pumping. Don't lower that head. Curl up an entire hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees. Tap the head, neck, and shoulders down. Let's go ahead and put the weights down to the side for just a second. We're going to go do a little footwork on the mat as if you were on the reformer. So no weights needed for this one, just to warm up those abs a little bit more. Knees pull into the chest, hands go behind the head, or feel free to keep your head down. Let's bring those feet to a Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. We're going to extend both legs straight out and then resist to pull them back in. Reach and pull in. Now, if you've been on a reformer, it's just like that. Pretend there's springs underneath your leg. Reach and pull back in. Out and in. Extend and bend. How about 3 more? 3, 2. Last one. Pull those knees in. Tap the head down for a quick second. Legs go to parallel. We're going to point the toes just as if you're on the arches on that foot bar. Curling the head, neck, and shoulders up. We send the legs out and in. Hug those legs tight together, elbows wide. Out and pull in. Resist that bend of those knees. 3 more. 3, 2. On your last one, quick break. Tap the head. Go ahead and flex your feet as if you're on the heels on the foot bar. Curl the head back up, eyes to the navel. We extend the legs out and in. Parallel feet, reach and pull in. Pull all 10 toes back toward your knee. For 3 and 2. Last one, pull the knees in, tap the head, neck, and shoulders down. Go ahead and grab onto your shins. We're gonna rock up to a seated position. Go ahead and grab your weights or whatever props you have for the half roll down. We're gonna do a few variations. So feel free to let the weights go if anything gets too heavy. So we're gonna start with those knees bent, feet flat down on the mat. Legs are ideally together. For this one, we're not gonna grab behind the thighs. We're gonna extend those arms out for a little bit of upper body work. So shoulders fly down, round your spine as you take an inhale, round halfway back, and exhale, round back up. And again, feet stay down, round halfway back, exhale back up. Make sure that the shoulders stay away from the ears the whole time. Inhale back. Pull those abs in as you come up. Getting a little shoulder work here too. Maybe you go to the tag of your pants and all the way back up, shoulders over the hips. 3 more. 3. And 2. On your last one, we're gonna hold halfway up, pull those abs in. Let's lift the body up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Keep that round shape throughout the spine. Pull that belly button toward your spine. Down a little, up a little, like a little pulse. My arms are shaking for 4, 3, 2. Last one, roll all the way up. Give yourself a quick little break here. We're gonna go ahead and take those hands to heart center. So elbows are gonna be wide. If you don't have weights, you can just clasp your hands. We're gonna round halfway back again. Pull those abs in. Stay strong through the upper body. We're gonna lift the legs up and down. So keep that bend of your knees, lift and lower. Pull the lower abdominals in to help you lift those legs toward your weights. Lift and lower. Good, try to stay out of that low back by really pulling that navel in for 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna hold those legs up. Pull those abs in, a little Russian twist. We're gonna twist that upper body side to side, trying to get that elbow down towards the mat. We're rotating from the obliques rather than your neck. Twist and twist. This doesn't have to be a super fast movement. Rotate with control. You have 5, 4, 3, hug those legs, 2. Last one, find center, drop the feet, extend your legs, and just give yourself a nice little stretch, dropping the weights, grabbing for your toes. All right, make sure you've got some room behind you. We're gonna grab those weights into your hands and then slowly roll all the way down onto your back. For the roll up, usually it's a little bit easier with weights. So we're gonna go ahead and flex your feet, legs are together, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. We're gonna take a big inhale, bringing the chin to your chest, and exhale as we roll all the way up, reaching past your toes for a stretch, and then slowly with control, rolling all the way down onto your back. The head lands, the arms go up. Keep those feet down, chin to chest, roll up, peel that spine, reach. Flex that feet for those stretches. You roll all the way down, shoulders away from the ears. Head drops, arms up. And again, chin to chest, roll, peel that spine. Slowly back down with control. The way down is just as hard as the way up. We're gonna do one more like this, and we're gonna hold it at the top. So chin to chest, roll up and hold. We're gonna round halfway back, stop there, arms extended out in front of you. Let's keep the leg straight as you lift the right leg up, set it down, left leg up, set it down, roll all the way back down, head lands, arms up, chin to chest, roll up, reach. And again, we stop halfway back, hold, right leg up, use those abs, left leg up, lower down, all the way, head lands, arms up. And again, chin to chest, roll, peel that spine, reach. Halfway down, right leg up, lower it down, left leg up, lower, down, all the way down. Head lands, arms up. One more time. Chin to chest, roll, peel, reach. Halfway back, challenge yourself. Go a little farther. Right leg lifts, lower. Left leg lifts, lower. All the way down. Rest the head, neck, and shoulders. Go ahead and lose the weights for one leg circles. We're going to do a little variation with that today. So head stays down, arms down by the side. Let's open up those hips by taking your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Point that right toe. We're going to send that right leg across the body, around and up. Across, around, and lift. Pull those abs in and lift. Good, making that big circle, hips stay down. On this last one, hold it at the top. Let's reverse. Out a little, across and up. So those hips don't move. The glutes stay down on the mat. Make sure you're still getting across the body. Last two. On this last one, hold the leg up. Take both hands behind that right thigh, curling the head, neck, and shoulders up. Left leg stays down. It's like climb a tree on the reformer. We're going to climb up the leg. Keep that leg where it is as you climb back down. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Chin to chest. We walk up. It's all from the core, no momentum. All the way back down. You get as high up as you can. Maybe you come all the way to your tailbone, or maybe just off the shoulders. One more time. Walk it up. Now hold it at the top as high as you can get. Try to straighten out your spine. Let's point your foot, flex your foot. Point, flex. A little extra stretch here. Keep trying to lift out of that low back for 3, 2. On this last one, let's walk all the way down. Head lands. Right leg lowers all the way down to meet the left. Let's go ahead and lift that left leg up to the ceiling. Pointing the left toes, we're going to do the same thing, going across the body, around and up. The lower abdominals help you lift that leg back up through center. Last two. On this last one, lift and hold, and then reverse. Out a little, across and up. Keep the crown of the head reaching long, pressing the hand palms down into the mat. Last two. On this last one, hold. The leg stays up. I'm going to drop mine to about 45 degrees just so it helps me get up. Hands go behind the left leg. We're going to walk up like we're climbing that tree. Lift the spine at the top and then walk all the way down, but try not to move that left leg. Stay strong through the right leg on the ground. Ooh, walk back down. We're gonna go one more time. Hold it at the top. This time, really lift out of that low back. Drop the shoulders. Point your toes, flex your toes. Point, flex. Just think of this more as a stretch than anything. For 3 and 2. On your last one, let's go ahead and walk down. Make the left leg meet the right all the way down onto the mat. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Rock up to a seated position, meeting me at the front edge of the mat. So we can do rolling like a ball. So you want to make sure you have some room behind you. Taking the heels together, toes apart. Option to grab behind your thighs, which is a little bit easier. Or go ahead and grab your ankles. We're going to hold the feet hovering off the mat. That's already a balance challenge there. Drop the head. Let's rock back to the tips of your shoulders. Rock right back up. Don't let those feet touch the mat. And again, rock back. Pull the heels to your glutes and hold. Good. And again, drop that head, rolling just to the tips of your shoulders. Good. Rock and lift. Let this be a little massage of the spine. 3 more. Connect those heels. And 2. Try to get the heels to your glutes. 1 more time. We're going to lift and hold. Hover those feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet. Move back to the middle of your mat. Before we lie down, let's go ahead and grab one weight into your hands. That's all you'll need for the ab series. And then let's slowly make our way all the way down onto our backs. For the ab series, if the weights are a little bit too much, don't worry about it. You can always drop the weights for this, and it's hard enough. So for the single leg stretch, we're gonna curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. The knees are bent. This one gets a little tricky. We're gonna extend the left leg straight out, and I'm gonna pass the weight underneath the bent knee. So I switch and switch. So I'm just passing the weight underneath that bent knee. Switch and switch. Trying to curl up high up the shoulder tip. Pull those abs in tight. This one kills. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Now here's where it gets tricky. We're gonna hold that weight behind the right leg that's bent. Left leg is gonna lower to the mat. So now our right knee is bent, weight is underneath that right leg. We're gonna pulse the upper body up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Of course, we have to do the other side. So pull the left knee in. Take the weight behind the left leg as the right leg lowers to the mat. Same thing 8 times. Up and down. A little pulse. Almost there. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Lower the head. Pull the knees in. Give yourself a quick little break. For the double leg stretch, that weight is coming into both hands. Knees start bent. We'll curl the head up. Feel free to keep the head down if you need. We're going to take a big inhale as we reach the arms overhead, extend the legs out. And then exhale, pull the knees in, bring that weight towards your ankles. Inhale, reach. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Now as you reach the arms back, keep that chest lifted. Let's go 3 more. 3. And 2. Last one, knees in, head down. For scissors, it's exactly like the single leg stretch. So we're gonna keep both legs straight. If that's too hard, go back to the single leg stretch variation. So let's go ahead and curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach your legs up towards the ceiling. Legs stay straight. Let's lower the left leg down. Pass the weight underneath that top leg, and then switch. And switch. Big flex of your feet. This forces you to stay off your shoulders. Reach. Switch. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the weight behind the right leg. Left leg lowers to the mat. Same little pulse. Up and down. Four more. On this last one, we have to switch. Left leg up, right leg down. Home stretch. Pulse. Last 4. On this last one, you pull the knees in, drop the head. Oh, that one's a killer. All right. For the lower lift, if this is hard enough for you and you need to make a diamond shape at the small of your back, forget your weight. If you want to challenge yourself, you're going to go ahead and keep that weight in your hand. Pull the knees in, arms reach up to the ceiling, kind of like how we started. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up, legs up to the ceiling. We're going to hold that weight above our chest as we take 3 counts to lower your legs. Lower, lower, lower. 1 count to lift back up. Lower, 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 and a lift. Try not to rush that lift. And good, take your time. Let's go 2 more. 1 more time. Lift, pull the knees in, tap the head down. All right, home stretch, crisscross. Same thing, 1 weight in your hand is all you need. Let's go ahead and curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend the left leg straight out. We're gonna take that weight as we twist our upper body to the right, and then switch. And switch. So the weight is going to the outside of the bent knee. Switch and switch. Reach, keep those arms straight. Twist from the obliques, point those toes. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, knees in, head down. Woo. All right, let's drop the weight for just a second, but keep it close by. Pull the knees into the chest. Arms are gonna go out to the side like a capital letter T. Let's drop the knees over to the right as we turn our head over to the left for a little spinal twist. Just a little stretch after the abs series, always feels nice. And then using your obliques, let's pull those knees back up through center, turning your head over to, taking your knees over to the left, turning your head over to the right. Try and keep your shoulders down onto the mat for a nice stretch in your chest. Pull the knees back up through center, give them a little hug, and then rock up to a seated position. Make sure you hydrate if you need to. All right, for spine stretch forward, and I find it helps me get a little bit of an extra stretch. If it's too much on your shoulders or neck, feel free to lose the weight. We're gonna open the legs just a little bit wider than your mat. Big flex of your feet, weight is in both hands, just one weight. Reaching them out in front of you, shoulder height. We're gonna take a big inhale as we lift the spine. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, and reach up and over an imaginary beach ball. So reach your arms forward, give yourself a nice stretch. And then slowly lift your spine, lift the head up. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, reaching up and over. Now reach your arms forward, but pull your abs back. And then slowly start to lift. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, reach up and over, big flex of your feet. And slowly stack your spine. One last time. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, reach, final stretch here. Really stretch that low back and those hamstrings. And then slowly start to lift all the way up. Let's go ahead and drop the weight down to the side. No weights in your hand for soft. Big flex of your feet. Arms open, shoulder height. And then open to a capital letter T. Let's rotate our spine to the right and reach your left pinky finger for your right pinky toe. And then slowly come up, untwist from the obliques. Twist to the left, take your reach, anchor down that right glute. All the way up, untwist from the obliques. To the right, take your reach, flex those feet, big stretch. All the way up, untwist. To the left, take your reach. Anchor that right glute. All the way up. Untwist. One more each side. To the right. Take your reach. All the way up. Untwist. One more time. To the left. Reach as far as you can. Come all the way up. Untwist. Close the legs. And we're going to turn to lie onto our stomach for swan and a little extension work. So once again, no weights for swan, but we will use them for a little extension if you want to in just a little bit. So we're gonna start with on our stomach. I like to open my legs just for a little low back support. Hands are one on top of the other, and your forehead rests on your hands. Forehead and hands stay connected as we take a big inhale, lift the upper body, and exhale, lower down. And again, inhale, lift the head, heart, chest. Exhale down, plant those feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, take your time. Make sure the feet stay on the mat. Hold the navel to the spine as you lift. Anchor the hips. Lift that head, heart, chest. 2 more. 1 more. Lift and lower all the way down. All right, I'm gonna grab water bottles for this one. If you have your weights, go ahead and grab them. My 3 pounds is maybe a little too heavy though. So I'm holding the weights into my hand. This is a little bit of body surfing, similar to swimming. Arms are extended out in front of me. Legs are long. I'm going to take an inhale, lift my upper body and lower body off the mat. I'm going to bend my elbows like I'm body surfing, reach them back forward, and then lower everything down. And again, inhale, lift the upper and lower body up. Bend the elbows, reach back out, and lower. And again, lift the head, heart, chest, lift the legs, bend the elbows, reach, and lower. Keep going at your own pace. Make sure that you feel your abs pulling in and up. Hips stay anchored. Let's go 2 more. One more time. On this last one, go ahead and drop the weights. They can stay right in front of you. And let's prop up onto our forearms for the single leg kick. So shoulders are directly over your elbows, just as if you were about to do a forearm plank. Legs are long. Pull those abs in. Let's take the right leg, kick your bottom twice. So it's a kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Pointing the toes. For a little bit more hamstring glute work, try to take the tops of your thighs off the mat. Make sure you're not compressing the low back. Kick, kick. Gaze is at the front edge of your mat. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, let's go ahead and go into the double leg kick. So let's start with your right. I'm going to do my left face cheek just so I can see you. But you can start with whatever face cheek faces the camera. Down onto the mat. Legs are together. Hands are going to go one on top of the other on the top middle of your back. Let the elbows go down for a nice stretch of the upper back. We're going to take both legs, kick your bottom 3 times. So we kick, kick, kick. Now plant those feet down into the mat. Lift your upper body, stretch those arms behind you, and then let the opposite face cheek hit the mat and we kick, kick, kick. Press the feet, lengthen the body, lift and hold. And then again, kick, kick, kick. Press, lengthen, stretch, open those shoulders. And again, kick, kick, kick. Press, pull those abs in as you lift. One more time each side. Kick, kick, kick. Press, reach, straighten those arms behind you. One more time. Press, reach, hold, and then go ahead and press back into a child's pose. A little active stretch, rounding the spine after all that extension work. Reaching the arms out in front of you, sitting the weight back toward your heels. And then when you're ready, feel free to grab water or anything you need. We're going to go into a little bit of a round back, which usually feels nice after extension work. A little upper body and abs with, it's called California rowing. So I'm definitely going to grab my weights for this one. I'm going to bend my knees, feet together or slightly apart is a little bit easier on that low back. Just like the half roll down, I'm going to round my spine halfway back. Now make sure it's somewhere that you can hold because this is going to be something we hold for just a little bit. So I'm pulling my abs in, weights in hand, palms face up. We're going to stay here with our core, but we're going to add in a bicep curl. We bend and extend, in and out. Really feeling that navel pull to your spine. This is just as much of an ab workout as it is an arm workout. Out and in. Reach and bend. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold the arms out. Palms face each other. Let's turn it into a hug. Open and close. Open, close, feel that back work now, that upper back. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, last set, let's make a diamond shape at overshading. Hands might not connect, that's okay. We're gonna reach those arms out and bend, just like you're saluting. Out and in. Pull that navel to your spine, no weights are fine. 3 more, for 3. And 2. Last one. Let's go ahead and straighten the legs. Reach up and over, give yourself a nice little stretch after all of that. Woo! Those 3 pound weights get heavy really easy. All right, time to run a little bit lower half of the body because we've kind of forgotten about that. So if kneeling is a lot hard for your knees, feel free to roll your mat up so it's a little bit more padding. Keep a weight close by, but we're not going to use it just yet. It'll come in handy in just a little bit. So we're going to come onto all fours. Shoulders and wrists are in alignment. Knees and hips are in alignment as well. Starting with the right side, and also feel free to come to the forearms if you have wrist issues. Right leg extends back behind you, pointing the toe. Let's do a little bit of booty work here. We're going to lift that right leg up and down. Lift and lower. Keep the hips square. Pull up in the ab so we don't sink in the low back. Lift and lower. Neck stays in line with the spine. Lift and lower. Burning out that lower half of the body. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Now on this next one, hold the leg up, little pulses, lift, lift, lift. Focus more on the up than the down. Point that toe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. We're gonna cross that right leg over to the left and then reach it up and over, tap the right. So we make a little rainbow with our leg. Tap the right, cross over, tap the left. Make a big rainbow arc as you come through center. Pull those abs in. Almost there. 3 more. 3. And 2. On your last one, go ahead and pull that knee in for just a second. Take that weight, one weight, and we're going to place it behind the knee. If that is not comfortable, don't do it. You can do this whole thing without that weight behind your knee. So that right knee lifts off the mat again, but of course you have to keep the knee bent now. We're gonna do a little fire hydrant. Take that right leg, open it out to the side, pull it back in. Out and in. Think of the knee aiming towards your shoulder. Out and in. My left glute is also feeling this too. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, bring it back through center, keep that knee in. Flex that right foot. Let's take that right foot up towards the ceiling and pull it back down. It's a lift and a lower. Like you're gonna stamp the ceiling with your right foot, keep the knee bent. Lift and lower. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up, little pulses, up, up, up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee pulls in. Go ahead and set the weight down to the side. Do whatever stretch you need to. Maybe sit back on those heels for a quick second. You have to do the other side. So let's go ahead and move that weight over to the left side. Hands go back down. Hands in line with the shoulders. Make sure you come to the forearms only if your wrists are bothering you. We're going to extend the left leg back behind us. Point those left toes. Let's lift that leg up and down. So no weight for this first step. Straight leg. Lift and lower. Up and down. Almost there. Stay strong, pressing down through those hands. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold that leg up, little pulses, lift. Lift. Gaze is right at the front edge of your mat. Up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna do that rainbow with that leg. So we tap the right side with the toe, make that rainbow arc coming over to the left. So you tap right, big rainbow arc, tap left. Try not to shift those hips. Whoops, I just dropped my water. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're gonna pull that knee in, go ahead and grab that weight, take it behind the left knee. Once again, that's only optional. We're gonna go ahead and pull the left knee off the mat, keep it bent, you do that fire hydrant out to the left side, pull it back in. Stop bending the elbows, we wanna make sure we're not hyperextending through those arms. Almost there. That right glute is feeling it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, bring that leg through center, flex that left foot. We lift it up to the ceiling, back down. Lift and in, up and down. Almost there. Spread those fingertips wide, it helps. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, little pulses, lift. Lift more up than down, flex that foot, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knee down, take that weight out. Let's go ahead and sit onto our bottoms for a quick stretch. Don't want to give it too much of a stretch because we're going to work that booty one more time, but let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left knee. A seated figure 4 stretch is a little bit deeper of a stretch than lying down. So the farther away your left foot is from your bottom, the more less intense. The closer your left foot is to your bottom, the deeper the stretch. And then when you're ready, let's go to the other side. Left ankle over right knee. One side might be a little tighter than the other. Make sure you're opening through that chest. And then let's go ahead and grab those weights into your hands. Untangle yourself in that figure 4 stretch. Home stretch, guys. We're gonna go ahead and grab those weights, lie onto your backs for a little shoulder bridging. As always, weights are optional. We wanna focus on the lower half of the body and then the upper half of the body. So we're gonna take those feet shoulder width apart, keep the feet planted down, and I'm gonna bend my elbows so that they start down onto the mat, holding the weights, palms facing each other. So I'm gonna keep my elbows down for a second as I slowly articulate my spine off the mat, finding that shoulder bridge. Now, as I lower my hips down, I'm gonna raise the arms up, straightening the arms as the hips go down. So it's kind of like the opposite. Lift the hips, bend the elbows. Lower the hips, straighten the arms. Doesn't have to be a super fast movement. Control the upper body and the lower body. Makes your brain work a little bit here. If you want, you can raise those fingertips to the ceiling, just so it's a little bit more of a challenge with that upper body, instead of death gripping those weights. Just a few more here. Imagine there's a ball between your knees, so we're hugging the midline even though our legs aren't touching. Putting some pressure on the insides of your feet. Now on this last one, we're gonna bend the elbows, raise the hips. Hold it here. I'm gonna lift my heels, lower my heels. Lift my heels, lower the heels. So hips stay up, nothing with that upper body. Working those glutes. Lift the heels, lower the heels. Lift and lower. 3, 2. Now on this last one, lift the heels, hold, lower your hips down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Squeeze those glutes, down, up. Focus more on the up for 4, 3, 2. On this last one, lower the heels, articulate your spine down onto the mat. All right, Last set of bridging here, we're gonna add in some upper body. So feet stay down, keep the heels down. Let's slowly articulate your spine off the mat, finding a shoulder bridge. We're gonna go ahead and raise those arms up to the ceiling. Palms face each other for a little chest fly. Hips are gonna stay up as we open the arms out, bring them back up. Open and in. So the weights stay in line with your chest on the way up rather than your forehead, AKA a chest fly. Soft bend in those elbows. Don't forget about those glutes. Keep trying to raise them an inch higher. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, stay strong. Keep those hips up, arms start up towards the ceiling. Palms face away from you, a chest press. We're gonna bend the elbows wide, reach back up. Bend and press. Bend and press. Give some love to the insides of your feet. We might start to roll to the outside. Up, bend, up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, reach those arms up. Articulate your spine. Take the weights down to the side. Let's do another figure 4 stretch to stretch out those glutes. Right ankle over left knee. This time, let's hug that left leg in towards us, grabbing behind the left thigh. And this time, you can extend that left leg up to the ceiling for a little bit more of a hamstring stretch. Do what feels good for you. And when you're ready, let's go to the other side. Left ankle over right knee. Pull that shape in towards you. And then once again, if you want to extend the right leg to the ceiling, that's always an option. And when you're ready, let's hug those knees into the chest, rocking up to a seated position. Home stretch, almost there. Doing a little bit more kneeling work, a little bit of plank work. I'm gonna always give modifications. I'm gonna face you guys for this one. So all you need is one weight coming onto your knee. Once again, feel free to roll your mat up if you need a little bit more cushion, especially for this one. If you can see me, let me move my mat back just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, let's start with that left hand down towards the mat. Right leg is extended out to the side. That weight is in my right hand. So we wanna make sure the shoulder is right over the wrist, right leg reaches long. Now let's take that right arm overhead and reach. We're gonna bend that right elbow, bend the right knee, pull it in, reach it out. Pull it in, reach it out. So now let's try not to take the right foot to the mat. It stays hovering off the mat. Pull in and out. So a little oblique work here. In and reach. So every time we straighten the arm and leg, we're reaching long and then we pull back in.
You guys love it?
Yes. And out. Keep that neck in line with your spine. You got it. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, reach overhead. Now set that right toes down to the mat. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. We're even going to do a little thread the needle. Take that right arm, reach underneath, a little twist, and then reach back up. And again, rotate from the obliques and open back up. And up. Rotate and lift. Now you can continue just as you are. This is hard enough, but if you want to take it up a notch for the last 5, we're going to take the left leg behind the right, find a true side plank. Same thing. Twist and lift. You got it. You can do anything for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to gracefully come down onto our left hip, setting up for mermaid. So we're going to go ahead and keep the knees as close as you can together. We're going to, if you have any hip sensitivity, feel free to open your legs a little bit more. The weight comes into your left hand now. Right hand grabs your ankle. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling, a nice little stretch. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, reach up and over. That weight gives you a little bit extra of a stretch. And then come back up. And again, inhale, lift tall. Exhale, up and over. and up. One more time. Inhale, lift. Now we go to our farthest stretch here. Take your time getting into it. Reach. Come all the way back up. Let's go ahead and set the weight down to the mat. Come back up onto your knees. Same thing on the other side. All right. I had to think about what side yours did. Right hand goes down. Left leg extends long to start. Point the toes. Reach the left arm overhead. And then we pull everything back in. Knee and elbow bent. And then we reach. Make sure you focus on that length. And then pull back in. In. Out. In. Don't let that left leg drop too low. You got it. Out. And in. 4, 3, 2. Last one. I'm going to drop the left toes to the mat. Bring the left arm up to the ceiling. We thread the needle. Thread underneath. Rotate. And then reach. Rotate. And up. Don't let your neck lead the way. Use those obliques. Just like we did on the other side, always opting to stay here. Or for 5, we're going to take the right leg behind the left, true side plank. 5 times, we're going to thread the needle. Keep those hips high. Last 2. Last one. Go ahead and gracefully, carefully sit down onto that right hip. That's actually the hardest part. We're going to go ahead and do mermaid on the other side. So switch that weight to your right hand. Left hand grabs your ankle. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Take an inhale as you sit really tall. And exhale, reach up and over. Don't go crazy with your stretch just yet. Work into it. And then slowly back up. Try to keep that bicep by your ear. Reach and inhale. Exhale up and over. And again, last time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, up and over. Farthest stretch. Take your time getting into it. Come all the way up. Go ahead and set that weight down. Of course, we have to finish with the grand finale. Kind of a grand finale. We're going to go ahead and grab both of those weights. I did not forget about teasers. So we're going to go ahead and grab those weights into your hands. Second to last exercise, we're going to start a little bit, I don't want to say beginner, but a little bit more modified way and then work up to it. So let's start with the knees bent, feet down, all the way down onto your backs. I'm going to use my weights, but if they get too heavy, feel free to lose them, especially if you already have a teaser. So we're going to set those feet a little bit away from your bottom. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. Keep your feet down for this set. We're going to bring the chin to the chest. Roll up, lift the arms up to the ceiling, and then slowly lower back down. Arms go back up, head goes down. And again, chin to chest. Roll, lift, proud chest, all the way down. Nice little ab work here, kind of like the roll up. Focus on that lift of the chest at the top. And lift. Keep those legs close. 2 more times like this. Chin to chest. Lift. Open. 1 last time. All the way down onto your backs. Now, feel free to continue just like that. Or let's extend those legs long onto the mat for the full teaser now that we're a little bit more warmed up. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. Bring the chin to the chest. Start to peel your upper and lower body off the mat. If you can, feel free to hold a tabletop if you need. Hold. Reach for those toes even though you've got those weights in your hand. Now, can you let your head and feet land at the same time? All the way down. Teasing gravity. And rest. Arms go back up. Chin to chest. Roll up, point those toes, sharpen that V, lift that chest. Slowly lower down. There's work in this direction too. So nice. Almost there. Arms up, chin to chest. Find that teaser, lift. Feel free to hold that tabletop if you need. All the way down. Let's go 2 more. Lower down, head and feet together, that's your goal. Last time, we're gonna hold this one, chin to chest. Hold here, let's lower the legs an inch. Lift an inch, keep that upper body strong. Make those shoulders shake. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's lower the legs to the mat. Reach for your toes, give yourself a quick little stretch there. Woo! All right, last exercise. We're gonna do a little front support to end. A few sets. If you need to for front support, it's similar to planks. Feel free to start on your hands and knees instead of standing. Make sure your weights are on your mat about shoulder width apart because we are going to use them for one of the sets of planks. So let's start standing at the edge of your mat. Sorry, I know you can't see me too well right now, but you will in a second. All right, feet are just slightly apart. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and then slowly roll down. Once your hands touch the mat, take a soft pause, soft bend in the knees, let your body hang for a second, breathe. And then let's take 4 counts to walk out into a plank. Now your weight should be close by. I'm gonna grab a weight in each hand. Make sure my wrists are right under my shoulders. And I'm gonna open my feet a little bit wider than normal for my plank. These are rows, hips stay steady, bend that right elbow, pull it up, set it down. Left elbow up and down, row. Keep those hips steady, try not to sink in that low back. Remember, wrists right in line with those shoulders, lift. Feel free to come to your knees if you need to. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, go ahead and find your hands to the mat. Weights go away, pike your hips to the ceiling. A little down dog for just a second. Try to get your heels down towards the mat. Now let's go ahead, instead of taking our hands towards our feet, let's do a nice hamstring stretch. We're gonna walk our feet towards our hand. Make it slow. Try to ground your heel on the mat, stretching out those hamstrings. Once you get close to your hands, hold here. Give yourself a quick little breather. Slowly start to roll your spine back up. Head is the last thing that lifts all the way up. And you guys are all finished. Wonderful job, everyone.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, that was great.
Oh, thanks. It's so nice to actually see people.
No.
Oh, you guys did awesome. I was watching, even though I was like looking through my sweaty eyes.
Oh, it was fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that we keep these virtual classes going. I know that Stephanie wanted to keep an evening class. Is that best for all of you, or?
We have so much to do.
We have so much time.
Well, a lot of my friends work from home, so sometimes I do virtual stuff with them, and they can't do anything until 6 because they're actually like working, like computer working. So I know some people like with evenings it's better, but then I know most people aren't really working, so I don't know.
It varies for me. I definitely like the evenings, but it varies.
Yeah. Well, if you guys also want, you can follow me on Instagram if you have it. I post my schedule on there too. So it's Pilates _and _lattes. So, but thank you. joining. I had a lot of fun and I really needed to sweat myself.
This was great. Thank you so much.
Good.
Bye, Kiara.
And bye, Linda.
Thank you.
Stay safe, everyone.
You guys too, for sure.